here today with another video. Something great to tell you guys. A really fun story. I feel like, you know, I feel like you guys, you love a story, you love a relatable story, and I've got a ton of them for you. So here's a little story time edition of the handyman who came into our lives and really changed it for the better. So we here are renting a house. We have a landlord. She will be called and known as DB. You know, DB seems, you know, she was one of those people who was like,
oh, I'm a really good landlord.
And she was very like,
I'm a great landlord. And
she said it like maybe one too many times. But I was, you know, optimistic. I was like, listen, DB, like, you seem like a great person.
Like, I think you're great.
So when we first moved in way back when, and I did not tell my parents this, so Mom, if you're watching and you hear this story,
I'm really sorry.
I did not want to freak you out about this, but don't worry, everything's fine and I'm safe. So I took a shower one day, you know, turned it on, showered, water was nice and hot, you know, I was feeling the vibe, went to turn the shower off. Boom, I was shocked in the shower. Wasn't big enough to kill me because I'm here today telling you this story.
I lived to tell this story. I'm a hashtag survivor.
So I told DB, like, I just got shocked in your shower. I'm scared to shower. Please send an electrician over ASAP. Now, this was the first time that we ever had to use DB's help to hire like a handyman or, you know, whatever. So I keep emphasizing,
DB.
What time is the electrician coming over?
DB. I said.
So this guy comes over. He seems pretty knowledgeable. I asked him a few questions about like being an electrician. I remember like small talk, awkward, COVID vibes. We, you know, masks were far apart from each other.
He seemed friendly enough.
He ended up calling Edison and ended up being like a carotid like wire attachment to the house. From Edison, and but basically while this was all happening, like the electrician was like trying to explain
to the electrician
who DB hired about how electricity works. And then I thought to myself, that's strange.
I thought you were an electrician, sir.
A month later, the water heater keeps turning off randomly. Like the water heater needs to be relit.
You know, this guy here, he's here with us today.
I mean, he's just a piece of work. So I told DB this and she said,
don't worry, I'll send someone out to look at the water heater.
Lo and behold, here comes the electrician. So DB sends the same guy to fix everything. While he was here, I thought, sir, like, I just want to let you know, like, this reverse osmosis water spout is like, has no pressure. Like, do you have any suggestions? Because now at this point, I realize this guy's an idiot. He's neither an electrician nor a water heater specialist. He's DB's boyfriend. I'm pretty positive he's DB's boyfriend because he kept saying things about DB that were way too personal, especially about her father and like how her father installed this and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, sir, are you DB? Like, are you and DB like a thing? Because this
is not helpful.
this whole reverse osmosis thing turns into a whole spiel where he's like, you need a bike pump in order to fix this. And he mansplains to me how a reverse osmosis water filter system works. Literally, I'm like, sir, you don't even know how electricity works, and you claim to be an electrician, so please do not tell me how this thing works, because I know you cannot fix it. So he basically asked me if I knew anyone in the area with a pump, like a bike pump.
No, sir, you're the handyman. I don't know. There's no one I can call. Like, my parents live like 60 minutes away, so I'm not. No,
So then he says,
You know, it's okay. I don't want to drive all the way back out here from Arcadia.
which is where DB lives, because he probably lives with DB. And he says, DB can just come and fix the osmosis water system. And this is where our story begins. No, I'm not sending DB, who also doesn't know left from right.
who sent you out as a fake electrician when I literally almost died in the shower.
I'm gonna fix it myself. So, this is a story of triumph. Maybe it had a negative beginning, but it ends on a positive note, and that's about Alyssa taking life by the balls. And I'm going to fix this osmosis thing myself. So I'm gonna bring you in there and take you on the journey, and really show you how to
Shove it to the man.
AKA the fake electrician who's DB. I will note that for the beginning, the dismantling of this system, Kevon, AKA Kevin, helped me. Wait, did you lock the door? Oh my god!
I never even got up out of my seat.
That's so weird. Oh my god, are you that annoyed?
What do you want me to say?
I'm gonna have to cut this whole part out.
No.
No, I was just gonna say that you helped me with the reverse osmosis dismantling in the beginning.
Yeah, I helped dismantle.
No, so I was giving credit where credit's due, but now I might not give you any credit. And I just wanted you to confirm.
Confirmed, baby.
You wanna come help me, Lola? So here is the reverse osmosis water storage tank. This truly is a tale of, even if something just
Really intimidates you?
figure it the out, okay? Because no one is gonna figure it out for you, including DB and her weird handyman boyfriend. Isn't that true though?
True.
You know what? I think honestly though, he probably isn't even a handyman. He's just her boyfriend fronting to be a handyman.
Yeah, I think that's probably.
Here is another very terrifying part of this reverse osmosis thing. But Kevon, you still help me, so know that.
Yeah, let them know.
Let the people know. So even though DB said that she knows everything and she really takes care of, the place that she called her home, these were disgusting. They had really old filters in it. This was the water we were drinking, guys, for about a month, so pray for us. And these are the old filters that we need to properly dispose of. So Kevin went online and he got some replacements. He brought it home for the team, and I am where I am today because he ordered these filters. So never forget, never forget where you came from, and never forget who ordered the filters for you, when you needed it most. Voila!
I do everything I do for DB.
Now we just need to deal with this tank. So now we just need to blow up the tank. Which, this is where DB's boyfriend comes in. DB's boyfriend was like, do you have a compressor pump, like specifically a bike one? And I was like, no. Do I look like some sort of like cyclist or something? Maybe I do wear biker shorts. We bought this from Home Depot. It was 30 bucks, very cheap. We could actually use it because we both have bikes. It says you can use it for tires, and the gauge goes up to 130 PSI, which, I don't know.
It's pretty powerful.
I mean, 120 volts is, you know, pretty good for like, for pressure, when it comes to pressure systems. So he wrote down it should be 7 PSI here with a Sharpie. He also asked me,
Do you have a Sharpie?
I was like,
Yes, I have a Sharpie, okay? I may not have a air compressor, bike pump, mountain bikey thingy.
I have a Sharpie, okay? Can get you a Sharpie. Actually, first we're gonna check and see what it's at. Oh, this needs to be on, I think. Is this on? This doesn't feel right. I'm letting all the air out of it. Should this be open? No, I feel like it shouldn't be open.
I hear you out here. You freaking DB. Dad.
Dude, DB's the worst. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's at like 10 PSI from what I can tell. When, oh when are we gonna have drinking water again? You will find out by the end of this video. Here it comes. The sound of water filling my freshly placed filters in the carbon-carbon-cetamine containers, and I think it's going to be beautiful. Oh, something is definitely leaking. I can hear a leak happening. I can see a leak happening. We gotta turn the water off. This is not good, people. We have a leak. So, we've got a leak, dude. Yeah, I think I didn't put one of the things back in the right places. Okay, I think I know what it is. I think one of these things isn't like, oh yeah, it's not like tightened enough. There's a lot of things that could go wrong with this
Yeah.
system.
Yeah, it's like I was like, why would you put this in a rental?
Well, because this was her house. This was her house. You should take a picture of the fence and send it to her, because
This is her house, and she loves
this
to
was
do
her
tires.
house. Like,
Yeah.
you don't understand. This was her house.
She lived here.
Yeah, so like.
She pooped right in there.
Ew. So we had a bit of a leak, but you know how the old saying goes.
Try again. You know, never stop trying.
So the verdict's in, people.
The verdict is in.
We fixed the water. It is coming out a nice, just healthy stream, a thick flow, if you will, splattering below into this sink. When we first moved in here, we couldn't even fill up one glass of water without it starting to trickle into a drip with absolutely no water pressure and no stream. No thanks to DB. So now I'm just gonna let this drain until it stops. Let it fill up again one more time, drain it again, and then I can drink the water. I hope that DB watches this video and realizes that I do know that her boyfriend is the handyman. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to my new video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really spilled the tea when it comes to DB. I know you guys have been
Just clawing away.
chomping at the bit to know about my landlord DB, and so now you guys have the
inside scoop.
Love you all. See you next time, guys.
See you next time.
Ooh, 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 ooh.